West Africa is an international drug transit hub. In 2016, the West African Regional Group, ECOWAS, launched an initiative to address this drug trade and use through the criminal justice system as well as medical treatment. VOA senior analyst Jeffrey Young spoke with ECOWAS and NGO anti-drug officials to evaluate the program's progress.
After years of West Africa being used by criminal cartels as a transshipment hub for illegal drugs headed for Europe from Asia and South America, the 15-nation group ECOWAS, the Economic Community of West African States, launched a new anti-drug effort in September 2016. The plan was launched with high expectations, but now, more than 6 months later, some say not much has been accomplished. A major reason for that has been a round of elections in the region, as described via Skype from Accra by International Drug Policy Consortium official Maria Goretti Aniloglu.
So, because governments have changed, it has delayed a lot of policies that were in the pipeline to be passed into laws. For instance, if you look at Ghana, Ghana was almost at the verge of passing its new drug law when we went into our elections. And so a new government has come in and the process has to begin all over again. I'm sure you know of what happened in Nigeria too. There has been a change of government. In the Gambia, there has been a change of government. So that has really slowed down a little bit of policy changes in terms of the law.
The political aspect is important because a major goal of this initiative is to help establish uniform ECOWAS law and enforcement, so drug traffickers cannot exploit states with weaker laws and policing. More via Skype from Abuja, from ECOWAS drug policy official Daniel Akwasi Amankwa.
We have in our plan, or what we are doing right now, as a major activity to see how we can have a standardized legal framework for our member states. We may not be able to have the same for all of them because of the differences between our legal systems, but at least we can have a common standard where we can say this is where all of us want to go.
While ECOWAS moves in this direction, one drug policy analyst says that effort will not be effective unless these measures are uniformly enforced, and that intergovernmental cooperation is as essential as a robust set of criminal sanctions. Via Skype from Geneva, NGO Global Commission on Drug Policy official Barbara Gutta.
As long as you do not implement those laws and follow up, and as long as you're not afraid of getting caught, then a tough drug law wouldn't, make the biggest difference. So I think it's more about being able to cooperate across countries so that you can have investigations bridging countries, like the drug trafficking networks do.
While the EU and the United Nations Office of Drugs and Crime have encouraged and supported the ECOWAS anti-drug initiative, many drug policy experts say that there also has to be a robust effort in Europe to reduce drug demand. Via Skype from Accra, this is International Drug Policy Consortium's Maria Goretti Aniloglu.
It is a demand reduction affair. And so if you're focusing more on the supply reduction and you are not paying attention to the demand reduction, then we are not making headways, because at the end of the day, you come back to square one, because if you are reducing supply, people are demanding, and so there will be definitely means by which they will be able to access these drugs through their demands.
And meanwhile, more planes and boats filled with drug contraband arrive every day in West Africa, taking advantage of its geography and enticing the region's police and courts to look the other way. Jeffrey Young, VOA News.